Hi guys, welcome back. Jen's going to come on, we're going to have a wee chat, so just chatting away about kind of our vegan journey and things like that. I hope you liked the stream that I done there with Gareth Owen, my friend. It was good to get a wee chat away with him, so he's a great guy, like I say. I owe him and Christine so much. Like I say, they've done so much for me. Hello to see you, Jenny. I'll put his YouTube channel back in the chat there if you can check out his YouTube channel and subscribe. That'd be absolutely amazing. So how's everybody doing anyway? Like I say, quite a busy week. Obviously tomorrow and things like that we'll be going away to get Jenny he is a lovely bloke, he really is. He's a great guy. I've known him all my life. Like I say, we've been friends all the way right through. Hi Christine, nice to see you here. So like I say, tomorrow basically I'll be going to obviously get my Christmas shopping in and things like that, getting our food in and things like that. Obviously as well, I've got a video that I'm going to be showing you. I'll be taking you through my first vegan Christmas basically. I've actually got a vegan fillet roast. It's basically got sage and onion stuffing in it, and it's got vegetables wrapped in it. It's from Sagaya Meat, so I'm going to be having that for Christmas Day. And I've got a vegan turkey roast. It's got moo cheese in it and herbs. I'll be having that probably Boxing Day or New Year. So this is going to be a great Christmas. It's going to be my first vegan Christmas. So My Food Doesn't Scream says, just remembered 28th anniversary of the Lockheed bombing. Oh Jesus God, that's right. That's absolutely terrible. That was one of the biggest tragedies ever. That it still haunts me today. You always remember that, and you always remember the school shooting at, what was it, Dunblane. That was another one where all these wee kids get killed and things like that. That was absolutely tragic. It's been a week of disasters, like I say. Obviously in Germany, that articulated lorry that actually like I say, that the articulated lorry that actually went through the Berlin market, it says it was registered in Poland and actually stolen and driven into the Berlin by an asylum seeker, like I say, from Afghanistan or Pakistan, so they reckon. But they said it was Donald Trump, of course, always made out that it's some kind of conspiracy against Christians. Like he said, it was attacking the Christian community and it was a jihadist attack, but that's absolutely nonsense. Like I say, these things happen all the time. Obviously as well, there was that thing about the Russian ambassador getting assassinated by one of the Turkish people. So basically they said it was trying to kind of infiltrate the relationship between the Turkish and obviously the Russians and things. But I think it's actually worked in actual against them, actually, because it's made their relationship even stronger. Yeah, Jen, that's great. Hi, Mohammed M. Nice to see you here. I'm doing great, mate. I hope you're doing well as well. So I've got quite a lot going on next year. Obviously, I think it's the 15th. I'm going to a sanctuary with my Save the Movement Scotland. So that's going to be really great. I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, it's going to be the visit to an animal sanctuary at Mossburn Community Farm. It basically says, this farm is in Lockerbie, so travel could be arranged with other activists if we wish. And it says, details of the sanctuary are here, opening from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So it's going to be great because we've done a lot of kind of activism, obviously at events. It's abattoirs and obviously the pig slaughterhouse and things that we've done recently as well. And like I say, it's getting really harrowing. I feel that it's getting to the point that every time you go, you're getting more traumatised by it. But in another way, it's very good because it's actually making you more vegan because you're actually seeing the reasons are obviously the cruelty to the animals and things like that. And that's why I can't believe when people say making veganism great again, then they say that they don't give a F about the animals. Like why are you in veganism if you don't care about the animals? Because that's what it's all about. And obviously as well, I know that they say that vegan activism and obviously animal activism and such likes are not all one of the same, but they are all connected in a way. And it just makes you more of a vegan in my opinion, to be honest. Yeah, Christine, it has been a hard year all round. It really, really has, and my heart goes out to you. Like I say, you went through the very, very same thing that I did with my dad having a stroke and things, and I know how really hard it is for you, and my heart goes out to you, and you know I'm always here for you any way I can help in the slightest. You know I'm always here, and anything I can do for you, and my heart goes out to George. Like I say, he's a lovely guy, and I know that it's going to be really hard for you, but it was great to see him actually getting home this weekend and getting a bit of time with you and things like that, and that's what it's all about, spending Christmas with your loved ones. It's not about the presents under the tree, it's about the special times and sharing it with the people that matter. So Jen's in the guest queue, guest turn out.
Good morning. Hi.
Hi Jen, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thanks very much.
Good morning, everyone. Or afternoon, where you are.
So how's your week
got
been?
up a little while ago. What's that, Tommy?
How's your week been so far?
Oh, okay. I gained a pound. But hey,
I wouldn't worry about
right.
that. You're doing absolutely great.
Yeah, I kicked butt yesterday. I did like 3 Zumbas and ran 2.75 miles.
That's great.
Yeah. And it was only about 20 degrees, if we were lucky.
I mean, considering that you've had a rough week, we've been ill and things the same as ours, isn't that? That's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I'm still not over that cold yet. I don't know what's up with that.
I think it lasts on for quite a while. I mean, I've had it.
My husband's getting it now.
Roy was saying, hi Tommy, you have a halo, yeah. Echoing.
Did you get your haircut, Tommy? Looks nice.
I've hardly any hair left.
You don't have no hair left. I bought new scrunchies.
Right.
I got my hair cut yesterday. It's chopped in the back. It's real short.
So what's your kind of plans for Christmas and things?
Well, I don't have a Christmas tree up. I'm not in the Christmas spirit at all.
I know it's a hard time for you.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to my sister's though for Christmas Eve. So we are going to get together. I bought things for my nieces and my nephews because they're little. So that will be fun. And then Christmas Day I work, so because hospitals don't take a day off. So
that's right, yeah.
But you know what? It's all good because I talked to my son, and I'm going to talk to my other son, and you know, I'm blessed. You know, I have them, so
that's it.
Nothing to worry about here.
I was watching your Christmas jumper, and it was really, really great. I loved it.
Oh my gosh, Tommy! I should have done a bloopers. I was putting it on, and everything was just falling off. I'm like, just stay on for the picture. That's all I care about.
Oh, it was great the way he's done it. I say, obviously as well, with going to charity and things like that. That was a great idea, and really great that you done it.
I'm trying.
Everybody's trying. That's what it says. Well, same to you.
You froze on me.
No, I'm still here.
Yeah, Jessica's jumper, I guess she calls it a jumper. I call it a sweater. But she did amazing because she sewed everything. I'm not talented like that at all.
I seen that, yeah.
And she looked really good in it, and it was really good to see her so happy. I loved it.
That's it. She's come a long way this year as well. I mean, like she said, this was the first year that she actually would have been out on a holiday and things like that. She's doing great.
Yeah, it was really great to see. And it boosted my spirits too because I started looking through some Christmas things, and you know, it was nice.
It's like Rora says, we're all trying, it does not always work, but that's okay, that the heart of what is matters. That's 100%.
Right, I can only do what I can do, you know. I was thinking of getting gift cards and putting it on the sweater and giving it to like some homeless people.
Yeah, that'd be great.
My sister was like, that's not such a great idea because the area where I'm at might not be that safe to do.
Jenny says, I loved how Jess looked doing a Christmas tree. Yeah, that's the first Christmas tree she's had in years.
That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't see any point of putting a Christmas tree up because there's nobody here, so.
I can understand that. I mean, Christmas is quite a kind of bad time for me because I miss my parents so much and things like that. And it's just really me and Laura, but that's what it's all about, spending it with your loved ones.
Right. You got your fur babies.
Exactly. We've not got much money and things like that, but that's not what it's about. It's about people kind of miss the important part of Christmas, which is actually about the love and things like that, and obviously Jesus Christ and all that. But you don't need to be religious, but I certainly am.
Exactly. It's all become about buying presents and giving this person $20 so they can give you $20.
Yeah.
That's not what it's about. It's not about that at all.
It's materialism, isn't it?
Yeah. To me, it's about giving to people that don't have anything.
So what's your kind of ideas for January? I know you were talking about your Go January and things, if you want to speak about that in the chat here.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a kick butt challenge, let me tell you. You know, I started this journey January 21st.
Yeah.
Last year, and that is a hard time to start any kind of weight loss journey with the holidays just coming off and, you know, trying to stay motivated, especially out here with it being winter. I mean, we get like, when we get snow, we get feet, we don't get inches, you know.
Exactly, we're about much the same.
Yeah, so it's a really hard time to start a challenge. But in January, everybody makes a commitment to either lose weight or, you know, do a budget or organize or whatever. So why not get fit? Why not get healthy?
Definitely, I think you'll get a lot of people in January because obviously a lot of people have got that kind of indulgence over Christmas and they want to start a New Year's resolution to get into fitness. So you will get a lot of people in January, definitely.
Right. Well, my channel is going to be about fitness, of course, and it's going to be about health as well. I wanted to start digging into a lot about the chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, depression, anxiety, you know, things like that too. Especially also veganism, of course, but the health, you know, and how important it is to maintain health. Because without that, you don't have anything, really.
Exactly. I was just going to say there, Lauren Kerr that actually does from Save the Meat in Scotland, she actually runs it. She says, visiting the animals in a happy state is also good for veganism too. It's a good reminder that it's not all doom and gloom and gives us hope. Exactly.
Right. I want to do, I don't know if I'll be able to get it up in time, but I was going to do a video about leaving animals off your plate this Christmas. But I don't know, it's kind of late to do that. But I did post something on Facebook. It was a PETA video.
Yeah, what's your kind of opinions on PETA? I know people have got this kind of, say they've got their good points and their bad points. What's your kind of take on it?
Good and bad points about what, Tommy?
PETA.
Oh, PETA. I think they're pretty good. I mean, I've heard some negative things, but they really put the point across pretty well, I think, in some of their videos. I don't know too much about them, but I do know that some of their videos can be pretty graphic.
I've heard a lot of things about them endorsing things like a lot of like McDonald's and things like that. Which is kind of contradictory.
Right. I don't go to McDonald's. I don't support those companies. I don't support. And I know there's a stigma about that because if you go to Walmart and stuff, you really are supporting companies that produce meat and stuff. You know, it's hard to not go to these kind of places. I just personally don't go to McDonald's or Burger King for a lot of reasons. I have to go to a store. I have no choice. I mean, I'm not going to grow my food in 20-degree weather. But I just don't support McDonald's in that.
It's like Laura says, I'm not comfortable with PETA.
See, I don't know much about them as far as like them supporting companies and stuff.
Yeah.
I do have one of their tank tops. It's it says Kale, no, I'm vegan or something like that. Or Kale, yeah, I'm vegan. And it says Kale on it. But as far as them supporting McDonald's, I wasn't aware of that part.
Yeah, I've heard some kind of stories about this, but I'm not 100% sure on it.
Right. But again, if we went against companies that support things like that, then we would not go shopping at grocery stores. Because they support companies that sell meat and eggs and dairy and everything else. So you really got to think about that in that kind of perspective, because I don't know about you, but I need to go to the grocery store.
It actually says here that it's generally accepted the idea of laboratory testing on animals can be somewhat cruel but a necessary evil in developing products. Specific medications which benefit humans. PETA roundly rejects such testing and will sensibly advocate methods such as computer programs. They've all suggested that humans are better suited to endure treatment than animals.
Well,
so basically they're saying that we should be tested on. I think that could be good for such things like cancer treatments and things like that.
I don't like animal testing because I think it's very cruel. I'm hoping
Definitely.
that someday that they come up with a different way of doing it. Like with technology nowadays, it doesn't seem like it should be necessary. There's just too much technology out there. And as far as like dissecting frogs in schools and stuff, totally not necessary. They could do it on the computer. There's no need for that. I'm totally against that.
They also as well, they endorse a vegetarian diet for cats and things like that, which I think's a bit, I'm not 100% sure in that type of thing, because cats obviously need taurine and things like that. I know you can obviously feed a dog in a vegan diet and things, but cats, I think that's a touchy subject as well.
Cats, I guess, have a problem with their urinary issues or kidneys when you feed them a vegan diet. But Emily, besides vegan, has an awesome video on the subject. And what they do is they supplement them with some kind of, I don't know, like a vitamin or a supplement that helps with that problem. So they can be vegan. My dogs are eating V-Dog right now, which is vegan dog food, and they're doing pretty good. They're healthy.
The one thing that I really found about PETA that I do know about is they use about 90% of their animals that they don't actually get homes, they actually euthanize them, which I think is absolutely terrible.
Yeah, see, I'm not familiar with that stuff. I haven't dug into that.
That's one thing I do know about them, yeah.
I just want to say good morning to everyone. Hi. Make sure you're hitting up that fan page for both of us if you're new to this stream.
Yeah, everybody fan up Jen. It's absolutely amazing. She's a great, she's had a great year. It's like 48 weeks your journey's been so far, isn't it?
Yeah, 48 weeks. I can't believe it. It blows my mind that I document it every week.
It's great. I heard you said you were going to do like a little clip from every week into a video, was it?
Yeah, I had it all ready and my software erased it. I was so mad. But I do have it on there again, so once I put up some like music on it and stuff, I will put that up. It kind of shows like video clips of pretty much every week. I don't know if they're exact in order and everything, but I did my best. And all I did was put it on a piece of cardboard like this.
Yeah, that's great. It means everybody can do that. A cheap bit of card and just...
It was one of those dollar poster boards from the Dollar Tree.
Right.
Actually, it was 50 cents because there were two for $1. And it's just split in half. So anyone can do it. There's no excuse. And then you put a picture of your... I have the no excuse policy. But put a picture like that motivates you, you know, even if it's not yourself, even if it's a picture out of a mate, whatever. But, you know, use that to motivate yourself. I know that you guys did some videos on how the scale is not important and things like that. But for me, it was just a tracking tool to see how I'm progressing.
Exactly.
You know, and it tells me, you know, like if I gain some weight or whatever, maybe I need to make an adjustment in what I'm eating or, you know, fitness or whatever. But I've learned not to dwell on it as much, which is really good. So I'm making progress.
That's it, it's a work in progress. Everybody's a work in progress. Nobody's perfect, let's say. And I know that only too well. The scale for me is my biggest enemy, but...
You know what? I want to do a video on that. I was going to do, it's my enemy, but it's my best friend at the same time.
Yeah.
Because you know why? Because it tells me the truth. You know, not that my friends don't tell me the truth, but I'm just saying that it tells me to get in gear.
Exactly. Sometimes the truth is what we need in some ways, especially for myself with an eating disorder. People need to turn around and say to me, look, I'm worried about you, or you need help, or whatever, because sometimes you don't accept it. And secrecy is the biggest thing that eating disorders or any behaviour thrives on.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing a video as well when we touched on that topic about how I feel about myself personally.
That'd be amazing, yeah, definitely.
Doing a video on that. Yeah, because when you're heavy like that, and you do lose weight, you still have a body image of not being where you want to be, of course.
I can understand.
So I wanted to touch base on that and do a video.
It's a bit like myself. I look in the mirror and I see like a 300 or 400 pound person, but that's the eating disorder telling me different from what I actually am.
Right, and you and I together are going to work on this.
We should actually do a collaboration on that, I think. Showing it from two different points of view, like, because we're basically in some ways we've got the same journey but a different destination.
Exactly. And yeah, because when I look in the mirror, I'm seeing fat rolls. When I do those Zumba videos and stuff, when I watch myself on there, you know, I see, well, look at that pudge, look at that, you know, and I hesitate.
You've done amazing.
But that's just me.
It's like Laura says, she says, yes, we need to hear the truth, but the truth needs to be said, and I love it. Attacking others in a harmful way is not good. Exactly, 100%. That's something we've lost a lot in the vegan community lately, this personal attacking people. Like I say, it's good to argue a valid point, but when you start attacking people personally, your arguments are irrelevant, really, because you've just lost the point.
Exactly. I'm not going to argue with anybody about veganism. I do what I do, and they do what they do. You know.
I think we need to start being more open to people that are not vegan and bringing them in and start saying to them, look, do as much as you possibly can instead of this. Look, we know the end goal is to be 100% vegan, but we need to try and help people transition and not be attacking people, and that's one thing that's got to happen.
Exactly. I want to be here to help.
That's what we should all be here for. Thanks very much for the likes, Laura. I really appreciate that.
Yes, Rara, you're awesome.
Like I said, next year we've got to start trying to make headway and stop being arguing with each other and fighting over things that's got nothing to do with veganism, because this constant meat drama and things like that, it's got nothing to do with veganism whatsoever.
Exactly.
It's about getting out and making a positive impact on the world. Like I say, I'm doing a lot of vegan activism and things, but no, everybody can do that, but just coming on and sharing your lifestyle and helping people that's not vegan, showing them about your lifestyle and how it benefits them, and even if they can do a little bit, a few meals a week or whatever, every little bit helps until they can transition fully.
Right, it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
And there's so many alternatives out there that would replace anything that they're missing that they want. So
that's what a lot of people have actually been messaging me saying. She said the other day, this girl messaged me, I love things like my donuts, I love my chicken and things like that, but when I've tried to be vegan and have vegan chicken and vegan donuts, they don't taste the same.
Oh, they're wonderful. Gardenian chicken tenders, or chickenless tenders, are the bomb diggity, let me tell you. I have actually stayed away from donuts and things like that, really.
It's like Christine says, I wish I could do the abattoir. Yeah, it'd be great. Let's say the main problem I have is because of my disability and things like that. Walking and things like that is very, very difficult for me. And that. So I just try to kind of go there and sit down and do as much as I possibly can. Look in the trucks and speak as much.
What is that? What's the abattoir?
Abattoir.
Yeah, what is that?
It's slaughterhouse.
Oh, okay. I wasn't familiar with that term.
Christine goes through a lot. She actually has got scoliosis, which is actually a curvature of the spine. She's had many operations. She's actually, her spine goes like that. She's amazing.
Sending you well wishes, Christina, or Christine.
That's Gareth's fiance.
Awesome, Jenny. That sounds really good. Curried sausages with vegan sausage.
That's amazing.
Tofurkey. I don't know if you have tofurkey out there. Do you, Tommy?
We do get tofurkey, yeah.
Oh, their sausages are just awesome.
I've had the apple and sage one that they do. That was amazing, and they've got an Italian one as well.
Yeah, I like the apple and sage. He likes the Italian and things like that.
Yeah, the Italian's really good.
He eats a lot of that, the meat alternatives. I'm trying to cut down on those. Just me personally.
Yeah, because obviously you're always different. Processed foods and that are not really what your end goal is.
Right. I bought a pedometer. A new
Did
one.
you? Yeah.
Yeah, it was $2.99. But this tracks running better. It senses everything. So I think I'm going to have to go use it today.
Rora is asking, do you like Thai food? She says, I really like it because it's crunchy and almost raw.
I've had a lot of Chinese food, like the tofu and things like that. But I haven't really had Thai food.
The only thing I've really tried that was Thai was raw pad Thai, which is it's made with like spiralised courgette. Make your own sauce on it. It's really good.
Yum. I just bought a General Tao's sauce.
Right.
Veggie Delights. I think I've had that.
I've never tried that, no.
I had Subway yesterday. I posted a picture on Instagram.
I seen that. What is it you actually get on your Subway?
Oh man. All I ask for is an Italian roll, just a regular Italian.
Right.
I get half hummus on it and half guacamole, and I had them check the ingredients. And then I put all the veggies, every single one, even the jalapenos, which I should not do. And then I put onion sauce on there.
That's amazing. See, we don't get that over here hardly. I went into
Subway.
Well, we've got Subway, but I went into Subway and I asked what the vegan options were, and they basically said, "Oh, you can get like a tomato and lettuce and things like that." That was really it.
Oh no, they must have like maybe guacamole or hummus.
I would have thought so, yeah.
Well, if they do, get that. It's awesome.
Rora is asking, is a veggie patty at Subway vegan?
We don't have at our Subway because we live in a small area. They don't even have those options. I did ask the guy. I said, other Subways offer like black bean, veggie burgers and things. But you got to watch that because, like at Burger King, like if I did go to Burger King, their veggie burgers actually have milk and stuff in it, or eggs, I think. So they're not vegan.
It's like my friend Christine there. She says, "Nah, the Subway don't actually here."
Oh, okay.
Christine's actually vegetarian.
Oh, okay, yeah. Good.
She's been vegetarian her whole life, really.
Has she? Okay. If you get a sub, though, Tommy, you can always go home and stick some hummus or something on there and dress that baby up.
Yeah.
I like cranberry sauce on my sub.
Oh, cranberry sauce is amazing. I'll be having that at Christmas, actually.
Oh, I bought some stuff already. I bought stuffing. And you can buy just regular Pepperidge Farm breading. The little cubes.
Yeah.
That is vegan. I checked all the ingredients. And I make that with vegetable broth. And I'm going to have curry with beefless strips. I don't know if we're going to get the tofurkey roast. It wasn't at my store. They were gone. But we might. We're going to have.
Do you have like dessert and things for Christmas or that?
I'm making banana bread.
Right, oh, I love banana bread.
And what I do, Tommy, instead of eggs or anything, is I use 100% pumpkin out of a can.
Right.
And I'm going to put walnuts in there, raisins, extra bananas, and chocolate syrup. I posted a picture on Instagram a long time ago with my banana bread, and it is awesome.
Well, I hope you have a great day, Christina. She's away Christmas shopping.
Bye,
Hope it's not too busy.
I finished mine yesterday. I only had a couple things to buy for my nieces, my nephews, my sister, and my sister-in-law.
AGL, hugs to you as well. It's like Jenny says, I had some cranberry relish in my salad sandwich yesterday for lunch. It was great.
I love cranberry sauce on sandwiches, yes. Oh, she's not going yet. She's said
in a few hours. So I was going to ask you, what's your kind of goals for next year? Have you got any New Year's resolutions and things, or what's your kind of goals for yourself and your YouTube channel?
I definitely want to grow my channel because I'm stuck at 300. I don't understand that.
There's
and I know what it is.
As well.
Well, that too, but I don't post a lot of videos. I think that's the problem. I do my Motivational Mondays. I do my Weight is Enough, well, not Weight is Enough anymore, weigh-ins on Wednesdays. And I throw in, odds and ends. But I work full-time, so it's hard to do a lot of videos. But definitely my goals are to grow my YouTube channel, to spread awareness on veganism a lot more. A lot of issues, like I said, on chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, just to let people know that there's hope out there. Because
Definitely.
And also how veganism has helped me in those areas, definitely. Because when you're in that situation, you feel completely hopeless, and the doctors will give you the runaround like crazy, and you can attest to that, I'm sure.
Oh, 100%.
They don't want to listen, for one thing. You need to be your own advocate. And finally, I just gave in and said, you know what? No more doctors. I'm done with it. I refuse to go now unless I really have to. They were just pushing pills and pushing pills and pushing pills. And I would be a drug addict right now if I continued where I was at. I'm telling you right now, I'm being really honest. Yeah.
I always feel that they try to keep you on medication because you keep coming back and forward to them. Especially when you're that's why they endorse a diet full of meat, basically, because they know that you're going to keep coming back and forward to them, and you're making money for the government.
Exactly. A plant-based diet has been proven to reverse heart disease. So.
Roy saying there, I find it hard to make videos because I'm an introvert. I was the very same at the start, and I suppose you can relate to that as well, Jen.
Oh yeah, you should watch some of my first videos. I didn't even want to take a picture, let alone be on a camera videotaping in front of everyone. And now I could care less. Like, I'm like totally the opposite. Like, I'll get on any camera now and take a picture pretty much. I'm the very same.
I cringe when I look back at my first videos because I didn't know what I was going to say, and it's just a wreck.
I actually had an introduction video at one point. I don't even think I posted it. It was so bad. But yes, pain meds are not good, let me tell you. Because they kept prescribing stronger and stronger ones. I couldn't even function.
It's like my wife says there, she's on 35 tablets a day. She's in morphine, she's in tramadol, and all kinds of sorts of things.
I know that, I know sometimes you do need something, but I would highly encourage people, if they can, to find other alternatives.
It's like Christine says there, Tommy, come on, tremendous, it's going vegan. Yeah, definitely. It's took away all the eating disorder voice and everything, knowing what I'm doing is not only helping myself but other people. And
you're doing absolutely incredible. You're doing incredible.
Like I always say, I don't recommend everybody with an eating disorder go vegan, because a lot of people it can do the exact opposite and keep themselves in an eating disorder, because obviously your eating disorder latches onto certain things if you're demonising food groups. But for me, just being vegan and everything that I like is really great.
The only thing I would say about that, Tommy, and I understand your point, but they can have everything that you would normally have. So you're not really like eliminating anything, because you can still have vegan sausages, you can still have vegan eggs, you can still have vegan you can have vegan everything basically. So
that's what I'm saying.
Like, eliminating the food.
Be just vegan, because if it's, I'm talking about things like 80-10-10 and Roto 4 such likes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's more of like a plant-based, diet type thing. And I want to do a video on that too. I got a lot of ideas. I just got to get them out there. But I want to do, I want to do a video called something to the effect that veganism is not a diet.
Exactly.
A lot of people think that because they're on a plant-based diet that they're vegan, but they're not necessarily vegan unless you practice other things that go along with veganism. So I definitely want to touch base on that too. And yes, Christine, Tramadol is very nasty. And then they have to prescribe you Norco, I think it is, or whatever, to combat the vomiting. It's a vicious cycle, let me tell you. I could go on and on about that. My doctors, you know what? They diagnosed me with so many dang things. I would Google it. I thought I was dying all the time. I mean, it was ridiculous.
I think Google's good for certain ways, but if you start researching too much into things, you begin to become paranoid and such likes as well.
Oh my goodness, Tommy, I was, let me tell you. Every time they told me a certain diagnosis, I would tell everybody, well, this is what I have, and I would Google it, and oh my gosh, I had the worst case of it. It was a vicious cycle. I would recommend anyone out there that's suffering from an illness, please do not Google it, because you will think that you are worse off than what you are. And that's just me saying from experience.
Definitely. But like I say, 2017, we've got to start making more headway and try to help people that aren't vegan and educate them as much as we can, and stop being so militant and things, and make it open to everybody. And that's what it's all about.
Exactly. Well, that's where my goal is for 2017, is to be healthy and stay in this kind of mindset.
Yeah, 100%.
Too many times have I started something like this and just gave up. And I'll never give up on this. I have to stay strong, and you do too.
You're doing amazing. It's been great speaking to you, and I'll need to log off shortly and go and get my lunch and things.
It's always great talking to you and your friends here.
Everybody in the chat, please fan up Jen. Like I say, she's amazing. On our Younow fan page, you'll obviously get a link to her YouTube channel. Please check out her YouTube channel. She's been 48 weeks on a vegan journey, a weight loss. She does amazing. She's got motivation. Everything I can say, she's great.
Thank you, Tommy. I'll sign off. I might come on another stream, so be prepared.
Yeah, are you just going to stream after this?
I might do under Ask Questions. I think I'm going to get another cup of coffee, and then I'll be on.
So everybody just hang on and go and check Jen's stream out as well.
Yep,
Sending you my love.
Talk to you soon. Love to you too.
You as well. So, I think I'll sign you off with a wee Christmas song if you can understand my dulcet tones. The child is a king, the carols sing, the old has passed, there's a new beginning. Dreams of Santa, dreams of snow, fingers numb, faces aglow. It's Christmas time, mistletoe and wine, children singing Christian rhyme, with logs on the fire and gifts on the tree. It's a time to rejoice in the good that we see, a time for living, a time for believing, a time for trusting, not deceiving. Love and laughter and joy ever after. Ours is for the taking, just follow the master. Christmas time, mistletoe and wine, children singing Christian rhyme, with logs on the fire and gifts on the tree. A time to rejoice in the good that we see. So thanks very much, guys. Laura, Christine, Laura, Rick Tell, this time around Vegan Life. I hope you all have an amazing day, and always remember, binge on life, purge negativity and starve guilty feelings, and I'll speak to you all soon.